Wow, that looks like a cat turd.
Well, Brittany, now that we have all the spooky decor done for your party, we need a focal point, and that's where this comes in.
What is this?
It's my famous kitty litter surprise gross out cake. Perfect for Halloween parties.
Okay, alright.
You just need a few things. You're gonna need some boxed cake mix. This one's yellow. You're gonna need some chocolate pudding, some newspapers, a little bit of green food dye, a very, very new and clean litter box and
it's
scoop.
new?
I vlogged it so you could see me buying this.
Let me examine that.
Of course, our favorite, golden Oreos. I got 2 packs because I don't need a few of them during the process of making this.
Only some will make it into the cake.
And of course, our kitty litter surprise. Almond Roca candy and Tootsie Rolls.
You know what else we need?
What do we need?
The most important ingredient.
Oh, you're gonna need
kitty
a
litter
kitty cat.
surprise cake.
Wait a minute. When I told the Postmates guy I wanted a black cat, that cat's black and white.
Well, just get a Sharpie.
Sharpie? Can we get a Sharpie?
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 Oh, we wouldn't Sharpie you.
Okay. It'll wash off eventually. Well, Brittany, we're all set up here with everything. I already baked the cake.
That looks great.
So,
you did a good job.
Thank you. Here's a pro tip. When you're using a boxed cake mix, it tells you to use oil and water and eggs. I replace the water with milk, and instead of oil, I use melted butter.
Oh, so you make it way less healthy, but way tastier.
Absolutely.
I see.
My pied de resistance, I add vanilla to the mixture. Just to bump up the flavor there. So this is already made, but now you can make the topping. And this is where we're not gonna use frosting, we're gonna use Oreos to frost this. So we're gonna pop those right inside the Cuisinart here.
All right.
Ooh.
Just gotta pop one in here.
Yeah, we actually have to taste test these because we didn't actually get enough of these when we did our epic Oreo challenge. I'll post that video in the description box down below.
This is so good. How many of these do you think are actually gonna make it into the blender?
Well, I know 2 haven't made it. Fun fact, that's why you buy 2 boxes of them.
One is just for us to eat.
One is for us to eat, the other one is for the
How
cake.
much does the... That frosting looked really good. That caught my eye. Sorry, got distracted by that one. Wait, how much Oreos does this call for?
I actually just wing it. I always buy 2 bags of Oreos, but it could probably do it with 1.
Should we open the second one? We need to eat more, so...
Did we just meet? Oh, that was such a satisfying sound.
Here, you want one?
Of course. Well, Brittany does all the work and I eat Oreos. One more handful, that should do it.
Alright.
Alrighty. So we're gonna just turn this on and we're gonna make some frosting.
Alright.
We want to turn it into a sandy consistency. So now that this is all turned into sand or kitty litter, we're gonna put this in a little bowl over here, and we're gonna put this in a bowl. Now, what we're gonna do with the remainder in it, we don't wanna actually use all of it as sand, so we're gonna put this in here, and we're gonna pop this back on, but before we turn it on, we're gonna add a couple drops of green food coloring. So this...
What is green in this?
Boom,
I'm excited to see.
boom, that should do it. Alrighty, I think this is all done. And we're gonna empty this out in here. Ta-da. Alright, so we're done with this. And yeah, we gotta get rid of this. And now that we've got rid of that, we can work on the cake. So this is really simple. We're gonna take our cake and we are going to quickly invert it on our hand. So this is the tricky part. So I'm gonna need a paper towel for this. And we're gonna set that right on top, invert the cake out.
Oh,
Parchment paper. Pro
that
tip.
came out so nicely.
It did. And we're gonna flip it right inside there. So now, it's not gonna fit perfectly, so we're just gonna smush it down in there to make sure it fits. There we go. So there you go. So now we put the cake inside the pan.
Wow, it looks so nice.
Yeah, it's really simple.
It smells really good.
It does, doesn't it? So here's the fun part. Now we are going to add a couple things to this. We are going to add some pudding.
Can we eat the pudding?
Absolutely. How about we just eat it and not put it in the cake? Okay. Oh, I think we need some spoons. Hold on here. Put your hand out and let's get you a spoon. Are you ready? And okay, so we got our spoons, so we can just sit and eat our pudding treat here because you lick the top too.
Always. What do we do?
We're gonna eat it.
Oh, I thought we were putting it in the cake.
Oh yeah.
Oh well. Who needed that ingredient?
It's a pudding brick, I guess.
Man, I love pudding.
What I don't like is it's like 4 spoonfuls and that's it.
Wow, you really downed that.
That's it. It's like 4 spoonfuls. I need to make these bigger.
Yeah, how come I've only ever bought pudding in these little containers? Have you ever bought like a big tub of pudding?
No, do they sell it in big tubs?
No, why not? They only sell it in this size.
Comment down below if you guys know why they only sell pudding in these small cups.
It just doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. That was a delicious pudding break. You're still eating yours.
Yeah. You continue on without me.
So basically what you're gonna do with the pudding, oh, this looks so good. So you're gonna take one end of the spoon and you're just gonna basically make little holes and you're gonna kind of turn it and just make a little pocket in there. And just make them randomly in the cake somewhere. You can make them wherever you want. It's not an exact science. So we're just gonna make random holes in the cake. Just really simple, like so. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm just making some random cakes, and neatness does not count in this. That's the best part about this cake. Okay, we're just gonna wipe the end off, and we're just gonna use the spoon. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna plop some pudding in each one of those holes that we made. It'll all come together.
All right, I am along for this journey. I don't know what is gonna happen. Ew.
So we're leaving some surprises in this cake for whoever gets that piece. There we go. It's coming together quite nicely. So there's some leftover pudding here, so I'm just gonna... So good. Alrighty. Now the next thing we get to do is put the surprises in. These are almond roca candies. And have you ever had these?
No, I've actually never had one.
Oh!
They look fancy.
There are some candies for you. They are covered in little nuts, but they also kind of look like a little surprise the kitty would leave you. So we're going to slide these into one of these little pockets here. I'm going to give this person that surprise.
Oh.
There you go. You want to put it almost in kind of like an angle and really wedge it in there. There you go.
Interesting.
And then we have one more. So 4 people are going to get the ultimate surprise.
That's so cool. So you really don't know what you're gonna get.
No one knows who's going to get the kitty
Wait, this
surprise.
one's too close. I changed my mind. I want to put it somewhere else. Over here. I want to put it in this one.
And you push that in real far. I think the person that wants the corner part, they're going to get a big surprise too. We are going to get our frosting, or our Oreo cookies, and we're just going to put those right on top and spread that over the top, because this is going to simulate our litter. There we go.
Oh my gosh.
And now obviously this is not the clump-free litter because there are little clumps in it because, well, there you go.
I mean, if you've ever seen a real litter box, it is clumpy.
It is
at
clumpy.
times.
Here, we're going to stick that all on top. Now you're wondering what we did with the green litter. This is going to act as our chlorophyll. So this is the fun part. We can just use our fingers for this. We're just going to sprinkle it around. So it kind of looks like just a tiny bit here. There, we made a lot of it because I figured we could probably just eat this later.
You could use this for a different recipe.
You could.
I don't know what, but I'll come up with something. We'll find a way. I mean, it's green and slimy and Halloween-y looking.
So now that we have the litter box all finished, we need to do 2 more things to make this perfect. So that's what the newspaper's for because, well, usually you're going to spread newspaper out when you have a litter box. So we're going to...
Oh, and look, it's the Halloween section of the newspaper.
I don't know if that was planned or not, but thank you to my assistant. We're going to place this right on top there, and then... because it looks like the way the litter box is, we are going to add a little bit more of a surprise to it. We're going to get Tootsie Rolls here. These are delicious little chocolate candies. The trick to this one is these need to be warmed in the microwave for about 10 seconds, so we're going to do that right now. Okay, well now that we have our Tootsie Rolls nice and softened in the microwave for about 10 or 15 seconds, they're really pliable and you can squish them. So what we're going to want to do is we're just going to want to kind of squish them out a little bit of a long, like that, kind of like a little thing. There we go. And they can just be misshapen. It doesn't matter.
These aren't well-formed turds.
They're not. There you go. And then we're going to get our extra little... Ooh, this one's really warm. We're going to get our extra cookie crumbles there. And we're just going to plop those right in. And we're just going to cover those with some of the cookie dough. We're going to just smash it in there together. There we go. And then this one's just going to be kind of hanging off the side.
Ew!
That one's just going to kind of be hanging off the side. Because, you know, kitties aren't that neat. There we go.
Is that too long of a turd?
Well, if your kitty lays them like that. And then we're just going to kind of shove these into a couple of little places.
Oh, you hide them?
We'll hide them. Well, that one over there just hanging off the
I'll
side.
hide my ugly ones. So.
There you go. And we're just going to hide that in here. There you go. And now, I like to keep one off to the side because what I like to do is I like to get the litter scoop. And I like to kind of attach it to the litter scoop. You know, and put a little bit of litter on it. Because this is going to be the serving utensil. So, we have the little litter there. And now, we're going to just set that kind of off to the side like this. So people will be like,
oh, you lost your turd.
Oh, I lost my turd there. We're going to set that off to the side there. The pied de resistance. Kitties always leave a trail. So we're just going to sprinkle a little bit of litter around here. And there we go. It is kitty litter surprise cake ready for your party. What do you think? You ready to dig in?
You know, it's a little off-putting at first, but I'm sure it tastes great. Wow, this is amazing.
The only thing left we need is a couple forks. So put out your hand. Alrighty. Alright, let's give this a try.
Are we just going for it?
Just go for it. I'm gonna, let's see, dig into here. Let's see if I get a surprise or not.
Well, yeah, we're just kind of cheating because we know where the surprises are.
Because we know where the surprises are. Ooh, I got a big surprise in this one.
That's really good.
You guys want to buy it?
I want to find... What was the name of that chocolate again that we put in there?
Almond Roca.
Yeah, I've never had one, so... I found it!
Ooh, she got a surprise.
Wow, that looks... like a cat turd.
Surprise!
Right. I mean, I ate a cricket. What's a cat turd?
It's a hard cat turd. Somebody hasn't cleaned the litter box for a few days. What do you think?
It's good.
Kitty Litter Surprise is delicious, I think.
I didn't know that cat turds were so good.
They are. I don't know about you, but this yellow cake is bomb.
I thought that since it didn't have frosting, it would be like too dry. But the Oreo on top is actually really good.
Ooh, look, I got a big cat turd. Ooh, look at that one. Oop. So for your next Halloween party, give this cake a try. Kitty Litter Surprise Gross Out Cake. But the question is where's the cat at? I mean, Postmates dropped it off a little while ago.
Don't let the cat hear this. She might mistake it for a real litter box. But we might get a real surprise.
Ha 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 ha.